When I was a young girl, I fell so in love with a captain of a ship. And he told me such tales that excited me, of adventures on each trip. He asked me my name, I said, Dora, sir. I curtsied, then how he did laugh. For a pirate was this man, and to marry was his plan. Then he gave me his ring and his scarf, saying, Dora, Dora, there couldn't be a more exciting girl than you. And if you will marry me, we will settle by the sea in a cottage built for two.
You know, when I first came into the world of entertainment and show business, I stayed in digs, theatrical digs. Of course, nowadays one stays in nice hotels and one gets looked after by wonderful people, you know, and one says, you know, this is marvellous. But theatrical landladies, they're a breed apart, aren't they? And one particular theatrical landlady came over to our country from, it'll be Poland. Yes, it must be. She came over from what she called the old country, and this lady who came over to our country was Mrs. Malabaloricum. Oh, yeah, we was much happier moving to England, you know. Oh, yes, it was easier. Mind you, we don't get so many staying now, you know, since the theatre was turned over to bingo and the occasional something like concerts and the films. Mind you, recently when Mick Jagger was in Newcastle, I wrote to the promoters and I said, you know, I have a lovely little room at the front overlooking the sea. I sent him a photograph of it, which I said, return if you don't want to come, you know. And you know, they sent it back with a little note saying they think it's a little far for Mick to travel after the show, you know, but it would have been lovely. And then, my dears, it would have put me one step on top of Elsie Sprengel at number 48, you know. Oh, a wretched woman. But you don't know if you don't ask, do you? And you know, Kleinwood, that's Mr. Malabaloricum, thought it was a good idea. In fact, if I'm honest, it was Kleinwood's idea. Oh, and of course the Oliviers. Oh, yeah. No, they never stayed with me. They were going to, but they had to cancel the last minute, you know. But I had such a lovely letter from Joan Plowright, and she sent the photograph back, you know, of the room, with the letter. But it would have been so nice, you know. And, Anna Neagle, yeah. Oh, her audiences in those days, they were so... spring in Park Lane, you know. So gay. No, she didn't stay with me. But I sent her a letter, you know, with a little picture saying this is my front room, if you like it. Come and stay for the, you know. Where she was only here for a day to reopen the bandstand. Yeah, really. It was the council's idea, you know. Well, it was. They came up with the idea because they had her here in the movie 60 Glorious Years at the Regal. That was appropriate. And no, she stayed at the Crown. Again, as I said to you. But you know, the bandstand was Victorian, and she had been playing Queen Victoria in 60 Glorious Years. Yeah, she looked the part of the Queen. Oh, the white veil, you know, the bombazine and the grey hair. Oh, at 60. Of course I went and supported her. Of course I was there. No, I didn't hear everything she said. No, I didn't catch everything she said because the bandstand was on the other side of the road along the sea wall, next to the Helter Skelter and the Fyffe, yeah, and I was on the other side under the bus shelter. No, and she had her umbrella up and she didn't have a microphone. And, of course, with the traffic going past and the helter-skelter and the ambulance going past and myself out of the bus shelter, you know, I couldn't hear everything. But it was a good turnout. Oh, yeah, I think there was 26 of us. Or 7 of us. Yeah. Who? Who did you say? Now you're talking. Merkel Travis. Yes, dear Merkel. And, I met Joe McGann, you know, from the film The Brill Cream Boys, and, he was such a nice... No, he couldn't stay. But he sent his best wishes. We had the photograph back, you know, and he said he would have loved to stayed. Oh, he was heartbroken. He heard so much about me, but he was already promised to friends 60 miles away, yeah. But it would have been so nice, you know. And then, of course, the opera companies. You know, the Holy Cat. Oh, no, they never came, you know. Well, I think the Bridget Holy Cat would have liked to come, but, you know, the stage wasn't big enough. And, the ballet. Same thing with the ballet. They couldn't accommodate them on the stage. And being ballet dancers in those days, they were nervous of the Reich, yeah. I could have accommodated them here. In the old days we had all the characters of Zhu Jin Chao here. And you know, we did have a theatre or an opera company here. There was one, I forget their name. They had a big chorus, of 7, you know. And they did the ring cycle. In a day, with an upright piano, most inventive, and who could forget Arthur Lucan? Now you're talking, my dear. Arthur Lucan, yes. Mother Riley, get it? We had such conversations, you know. The things we used to talk about. No, over the trellis. He stayed next door. No, his wife Kitty, she was at the Crown in the bridal suite. No, she never stayed here. But, no, a funny thing, you know. He always wore his men's clothes in the daytime. He did not change, I couldn't come to terms with it, you know. Identify with this old lady, you know, that I had been seeing. But I used to say to him, Arthur, why did you come round in your lady's clothes? We have a proper chat like 2 women. But he never did. But, now you know my favourite. Let me tell you. Norma Evans. She was so wonderful, was Norma. What? No. Norman Evans. Norma Evans was Norman Evans. Well, you know, I never knew that. No. I thought it was a real woman. I didn't know. And such convincing legs. No, yeah. You mean he was a transfer? I never liked that sort of thing. My mother always warned me. But, Elsie and Doris Waters, you could trust them, and you know, I can remember their signature tunes so well. La, 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 la. They were so good, they were. No, they didn't stay. Well, the reason was the nearest they came to me was Hartlepool. And Doris said that as she was also driving with her brother Jack Warner in the car, they didn't think I could accommodate. What? No! We never had variety here. It was always the most respectable house. But, you know, I like to think that the best people stayed here at Chez Gatois, you know. You've only to look at my visitors' book and see all the names. Sasha Ginsberg, Bella Catchpole, the Arler sisters, Humphrey Vitchik. All big names. Exactly. Where are they now? No. No, I'd like to think they were all very happy with me. And, you know, no trouble at all. We always had proper class staying here. If you examine all the rooms upstairs, yes, class. I could do 8 at a push. They couldn't always manage the stairs up to the attic, but if I knew they was coming, I would open a tin of salmon. And if they came home late after the show, I was sitting on the chair inside the door to welcome them when they came in, you know. 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I never minded a bit. No, it's 15 years since we had anybody here. Well, I can't give it up. It's in the blood, you know. And you know, when Kleinwater and Mr. Malabaloricum says to me, euthanasia, You get up, I say, no. I go on to the end, you know. Anyway, my dear, I cannot stand here and talk to you now, because I have this most important letter to post, and I think if I post it now, you'll be reading about me again when everyone comes to stay with us, you know. Well, I don't want really anybody else to know in case it's, but a big film company are coming to make a remake, of Sunset Boulevard. Here. And I heard that Kenneth Branagh is looking for somewhere to stay. So I see you again. See you soon. Bye.